So this is very much important in everybody's life, to know how to appreciate life. Only if you have the knowledge about it, you can appreciate. So the first stage is totally devoted for the growth, both the physical, mental and the emotional growth. And Guru is there to nourish it. In Gurukula system of education, you live together in a community. No more you are going back to the home, you are staying with your master. And what happens here is all the work that should be done in the Gurukula is distributed among the students. 2 days you have to work in the kitchen, 2 days you have to work in the garden, 2 days you have to take care of the cattle. So everything is distributed. So I was lucky to study in such an institution where you will know to appreciate everything. For example, as long as I stay in Gurukula, I never seen anybody throwing food away. And the reason is very simple, because those are the students who also work in the agriculture field. They know to get 1 grain of rice, we have to wait for 6 months. It doesn't really drop from the sky. And you have to take care of the crops like the children. Farmers, no, they take care of their crop like just the caring of the children. And to get any fruit, any vegetables, you understood its process. And you have put your work into it, your sweat into it. And when the food is given to you, you don't feel like throwing it away. You will see nowadays children, they are easy. If they feel full, they'll say, no, I cannot eat anymore. And if you go to any supermarket or super mall, you will see people eat half of the food and they leave it. Where in some places where there is scarcity of food, when you get the food, you don't appreciate it because there is no education of how we really get the food in front of us. So in Gurukula system of education, they'll try to take you closer to the nature. They'll allow you to learn from the nature. Those classes will not be held in the room, it will be under a banyan tree or a people's tree, where you are close with the nature. So everything that you do, learn in Gurukula, comes out of your experience. That is very important. It is not only from the books. It is through the experience that you learn. And when you are preparing the food, most of the time your mother prepares food for you and she is so eager to know how it is, and you taste a bit and say it's too salty or it is not that delicious. But you just try cooking all by yourself. Even if you have put more salt to it, you will force yourself to eat because you have put effort to it. So once you work in the kitchen, you know what are the things that you need to do, how much work has been done in transforming this raw vegetable into a delicious food. So you will know to appreciate. Gurukula system of education that is why it is so complete. They'll teach you all the subjects that you need and they'll ask your interest. Which one? They'll first give you the options. They'll allow you to experience all the subjects and they say you can choose one. And this option is totally up to the student, which subject he is going to excel in. Just because there is no examination, it doesn't make it easy. Why? Because the master has to tell you that you have learnt. When he says that you have learnt, then you have the permission to leave the Gurukula. Till then, you have to study with them until you excel. There is a very beautiful verse in the Vedanta. They are trying to explain the word education. They say, education is not cutting down a forest. Education is irrigating the desert. Through your education, you not only help yourself, but the whole society get benefit out of it. Education, you don't use it to destroy the nature, but you use your education to improve it. So that is why the first stage is very precious. It is the thing that molds your personality. All the ideals, the principles that you have in your life comes out of your childhood. And who is your first parents? The first teachers are your parents, because the child knows only the parents, learns everything from them. So, how they learn? It is not that you will make them to sit and teach something, no. They will learn through your behavior, how you are accepting life. So, the first stage of life is totally devoted for the education. It is for excellency, to go deeper into any subject. Why that is being stressed in the Gurukula system of education? They'll tell you, either you study completely or don't even start. If you start studying some subject, go deep into it. You have to reach the depth of the subject. Why? Again,